3 ways Arsenal can line up with Vinicius Jr. as Gabriel Martinelli keeps starting spot. The Arsenal community was sent into a frenzy after reports last weekend that the club was exploring a move for Vinicius Jr. News emerged on Saturday regarding a potential move for the Brazilian, who is in the final year of his contract at Real Madrid. That speculation was dampened on Tuesday amid reports that Real head coach Jose Mourinho does not want to lose his star man this summer. Nevertheless, there is consensus that all key figures at Emirates Stadium are on board with the move, suggesting it is a financially viable transfer despite the forward likely shattering Arsenal's wage structure with his mammoth earnings.
Love watermelon but hate the sticky cutting mess? This compact 2-in-1 tool slices neat cubes and flips into a retractable fork for easy serving at parties, picnics, or home. Want to get the best verified deal and see full details? Visit grabdeal.us/3 right now.
However, one thing is certain: signing Vinicius would mark the biggest transfer in the club's history. His arrival would bring a blend of skill, pace, and trickery unseen since Alexis Sanchez's prime years in N5. The 26-year-old's raw talent and versatility also offer manager Mikel Arteta a great degree of options with regard to how he sets up his side in different match scenarios. Mirror Football now takes a look at 3 ways in which Vinicius can be utilized by Arteta, as the Gunners look to retain their Premier League crown and win their first ever Champions League trophy in 2026-27. Arsenal will have identified Vinicius as the perfect left-wing signing. The position has caused Arteta a headache for several seasons, with Gabriel Martinelli and Lindro Trossard both failing to make it their own in previous campaigns. As such, Vinicius would be brought in to primarily operate off the left flank, with Martinelli and new signing Christos Tzolis as backup. The Brazilian trickster's best work so far in his career has come from this position, where he can impact games by facing defenders, dribbling through low blocks, or leading counterattacks. He would present a different kind of threat to Bukayo Saka on the right, given his blistering pace and ability to take several players on at any given time. Vinicius operating further up the pitch, with 3 in midfield behind him, would also help address arguably his biggest weakness: his pressing and tracking back. A trident consisting of the Brazil international, Kai Havertz and Saka would represent the most devastating forward line in England. Arteta has, at times in recent seasons, utilized a 4-4-2, often involving Havertz and Trossard or Havertz and Victor Gyökeres. Vinicius can be deployed in this formation, as he has shown at Real Madrid and, to a greater extent, on international duty with Brazil. He possesses a high level of tactical intelligence, which, when given the freedom to roam across the front line, allows him to find space and torment defenses. The forward also thrives in intricate link-up play, which he could enjoy alongside Havertz or Gyökeres while staying close to the opposition goal. This lineup would likely see Martinelli or Eberechi deployed on the left as a traditional wide midfielder. Given Martinelli's excellent defending, the Brazilian would be able to do the grueling work Vinicius is unwilling to do. In attack, the pair can interchange seamlessly, with some of Martinelli's best contributions often coming from central areas. Finally, Vinicius' outstanding playmaking abilities mean he is more than capable of playing centrally behind the striker. The argument for this, as demonstrated by Brazil manager Carlo Ancelotti, is to give your best player as much of the ball as possible. Using Vinicius in such a way would be especially useful when pace is needed through the middle, for example, when setting up to counter teams. Arteta is less likely to use him in this manner, however, given the Spaniards' preference for a midfield which can control the tempo of games. Martin Odegaard and are his preferred candidates for this role, though Arsenal often use 2 no-8s either side of a holding midfielder as opposed to a pure no-10. Official premium experiences available now for the 26-27 Premier League season. Make it easier than ever to turn a regular fixture into something genuinely unforgettable.